bustin', not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video. Today's video, we got the best Dennis Rodman build in NBA 2K20. Now you guys know, Dennis Rodman was a great player, one of the best rebounders of all time. I would say he was a top 3 rebounder in the NBA. The top 3, in my opinion, are Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, and then Dennis Rodman. The only thing about those other guys is Wilt Chamberlain was really tall, 7'1". Bill Russell like 6'10", a little short, but he was still taller. Now Dennis Rodman was only 6'7", but the reason why he could grab so many rebounds is because he had a super insane long wingspan for his height. His wingspan was like 7'4", and he was only 6'7". That was insane. He was a very good rebounder, so that's why we're going to make his build in NBA 2K20 right now. And I also want to say, if you guys have any builds that you want to send me on Instagram or Twitter, please do, because it's getting hard to find some build videos. I need you guys' help. But we're going to get straight into this now. Dennis Rodman was a power forward. Honestly, I would make this build a center if it wasn't an NBA player video, because the center gets more badges. But you guys know how I do with my NBA players. I like to make the build exactly how they were in real life. So make him a power forward because he was a power forward. Now he was right-handed and his jersey number was 91. And just in case you didn't know, this is going to be the Chicago Bulls version of Dennis Rodman. It's not going to be the Detroit Pistons, which is also a pretty good version. But in this video, we're making the Chicago Bulls version. Now you guys can see, you guys know he was a great rebounder. The only 2 pie charts I would pick is going to be the all defense, because obviously the good rebounding. Now I'm not going to lie to you, originally I was going to go with this pie chart, but I actually decided to switch it up. I decided to make this pie chart the defense and finishing pie chart, because this pie chart is better in my opinion. You're going to have a little bit lower rebounding, but you're going to compensate for more finishing badges and Hall of Fame finishing badges. So this pie chart in my opinion is better. Now I'm going to tell you guys how to make the build if you want the all defense, because I know that's probably more similar to them because he was top 3 rebounder in the NBA. But I'm going to show you guys right here. So if you want to make this pie chart, all you have to do, you're going to have to max out every single defensive stat, but put your perimeter defense to a 70. And then you're also going to max out every single finishing stat. Then you're going to move over to your playmaking. You're going to max out your pass accuracy, and you're going to put the remaining upgrades on your post moves to a 43. If you want to make that build for the all defense pie chart, I just told you how to do it. This pie chart is not bad. It's going to get more defensive badges. But, I mean, I would rather have the Hall of Fame finishing badges in my opinion. So make sure you guys pick that pie chart. Moving on to physical profile. Honestly, the best physical profile for this build is going to be the balanced pie chart. Some people are going to say either pick the second or third one because they want that max strength. But you're not going to want to pick either, because you're going to be lacking speed in one of them, and the other one you're going to be lacking vertical. You want balance because you're going to have good speed, great vertical, and good strength. You guys got to remember, Dennis Rodman's only 6'7". When we take the build down to 6'7", gonna have great speed. Now if you want to stay similar to Dennis Rodman, make sure you guys copy down just like this. You're gonna max out every single finishing stat. So close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, standing dunk, and post. You're gonna be able to get contact dunks with this build because you have a 92 driving dunk. That is insane. That's why I decided to go with this pie chart, and it still has great defense badges. For shooting, don't upgrade any shooting stat at all. Playmaking, you are going to max out your pass accuracy. Now looking back here, you probably could max out your ball handling, but I did pass accuracy. And defense, you're going to max out every single defensive stat. This build is going to have 8 less defensive badges than the all defense pie chart, but it has 7 extra finishing badges, so it compensates in my opinion. Just max out your block, max out offensive rebound, defensive rebound, every single defensive stat for 22 defensive rebounding badges. After you're done doing that, you guys can see, here's the build. You get 23 finishing, 1 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 22 defensive and rebounding. You can add that up. Has a total of 47 badges for this build. Pretty good. It's pretty much like a shorter paint beast, honestly. It's going to have great finishing, good defense, playmaking, and shooting. Not going to be there. But this is still a very solid build. Whatever pie chart you picked, all defense or this one, it's going to be pretty good either way. The all defense pie chart is not bad either, because you're going to be able to get contact dunks with that pie chart too. The only thing is you're not going to be able to get Hall of Fame finishing badges, which Hall of Fame finishing badges makes a big difference. So that's why I decided to make this build instead of the other pie chart. Now we're going to get straight into this other stuff. Now for this build, body shape does not matter at all, but just since you're a power forward, I'm going to just pick built. Honestly, you could pick whatever you want. It doesn't really matter at all. Do whatever you want to do. Now, like I said earlier, Dennis Rodman is a 6'7" power forward, which is really short, but you get an advantage when you go 6'7". Your speed is a great increase. 80 speed, 84 vertical, and 76 acceleration with the 92 driving dunk. That is insane. That's going to be very good stats for this build. Like I said, great strength, good speed, all that type of stuff. Whenever I saw those ratings, I just knew I had to go for the Hall of Fame finishing badges, because those are really good ratings. You're going to be able to dunk really good with this build. Even though the ratings for the rebounding are 10 points lower than the other pie chart, with that vertical, you're going to be able to jump up high and grab those rebounds. Those are still going to be great rebounding stats. But now we're going to get straight into the weight. Now, Dennis Rodman only weighed 220 pounds, which is only 2 points above the default weight. Honestly, I do think that's kind of low. If you don't care about making it exactly like how he was, I would just max the weight out to 255 pounds, because look at the difference in the strength. 87 strength is actually still pretty good, but look when you max the weight out, it's a huge difference in strength. You get a 95 strength. That's good strength to match up with center. He still got a 72 acceleration and 81 vertical. Those are really good stats to keep up with guards. Most of you guys that's been here for a while, you guys know I'm gonna do it just like how Dennis Rodman was, and he weighed 220 pounds. So that's how I'm gonna make the build, but I would honestly recommend you just max the weight out for the better strength. Now, wingspan, like I stated earlier, 7'4" wingspan, that equals 88 inches. You guys see, this is 0.5 away from 88, and this is 0.4 away from 88. So that one is closer. This one right here, 87.6. Now, that was a very long wingspan. In real life, that's a very long wingspan, even in 2K. Now, it is 1 point off the max. You're not gaining anything by going 1 point off the max, so you might as well max it out for the better defensive rebounding. Honestly, like I stated, no point of doing 1 off the max, just max it out for the better defense. Now you guys can see takeover options. A good thing with this build, I know Dennis Rodman was a rebounder, but you see slasher takeover. Come on now, you gotta pick slasher takeover. It's gonna make the build that much more fun to play with. I'm telling you, I know Dennis Rodman was a glass cleaner, a rebounder. If you want to do it just like him, pick that takeover. But come on now, 92 driving dunk, 23 finishing badges, you gotta pick slasher takeover. It's gonna make the build that much more OP. I really do recommend you pick it, but like I said, you want glass cleaner, go ahead. It's your build at the end of the day. That's just my recommendation. You guys can see, here's the build. You have built a glass cleaning finisher similar to Dennis Rodman, Zion Williamson, and John Collins. Right on the money. You guys know how I do. The very first name, gotta say that NBA player that I'm doing, and Zion is definitely another good comparison for this build. But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build, man. If you guys are still watching, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and pull up the sub count real quick. You guys can see 8,430 subs. Y'all be going crazy. We just hit 8K subs, and we just gained like 400 subs that fast. I've been grinding. I really do appreciate you guys showing support, hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, you're watching this video right now, please do hit that subscribe button. I post every single day, pretty much. I might miss a day here and there, but for most of the part, I post every single day. I try my best. And like I said earlier in the video, if you want to help me out trying to post every single day, send me some builds on Instagram or Twitter. I'll shout you out in the video. Links in the description. But now we're going to get straight into the best badges for this build, man. Like I said, 92 driving dunk. Going to be able to get every single contact done. Big man, small, elite, pro, you name it. Gonna be a very nice build. The very first badge you need is Contact Finisher Hall of Fame to help you contact dunk, finish contact layups. Now you also need Lob City Finisher. You're a very athletic player. You're gonna be catching a lot of alley-oops for this build. Definitely throw that badge. Now another badge you're gonna need is Slithery Finisher Hall of Fame to help you drive past the defenders. Contact Finisher and Slithery Finisher are gonna work great together to help you finish up contact dunks and layups. Definitely throw those two badges on. Now another badge, honestly, I would say you're gonna want to throw on Relentless Finisher just so you can finish more dunks, especially when you're tired and stuff like that. Relentless Finisher is gonna be a very nice badge for this build. Really do recommend that a lot. Now something you gotta keep in mind, you're only 6'7", you need Giant Slayer Hall of Fame. Badge is gonna activate on anybody that's 7 feet or taller, so definitely throw that badge on. It's gonna help you finish more layups on taller defenders. And like I said earlier, you're gonna need Relentless Finisher. Gonna be a very nice badge. Also, I recommend throw on Consistent Finisher, probably gold or at least silver, and then throw on Relentless Finisher Hall of Fame. Now I did do Consistent Finisher gold, but there's some probably other good badges as well. Maybe even Drop Stepper, Pick and Roller, Fancy Footwork, Pro Touch. There's a lot of good badges, but that's what I'm gonna recommend. I think that's gonna be the best combination, but if you think you got something better than that, do change it up to your liking. That's just my personal preference. Moving on to shooting, we didn't upgrade one shooting stat, so the badge we're throwing is Slippery Off Ball. It's just gonna help you move faster off the ball. And plus, no other badge will benefit you because we didn't upgrade one single shooting stat. Playmaking, same thing here, but we actually did max out pass accuracy. Honestly, if you're a threes player, I would just throw on Break Starter on bronze, but if you're planning on playing twos, I'd probably just throw on Bailout, just because if you need to pass out of a dunk or a layup, this badge is gonna help you do it. And if you don't have this badge on, all those passes are just gonna go flying out of bounds. Trust me, Bailout is a very good badge. Moving on to defensive badges, man, you get 22 You're lacking a little bit from the other pie chart, but this one is still plenty. Now, I recommend you throw on Hall of Fame brick wall. You're going to be setting screens to this build. Even though you're 6'7", you can't shoot, so obviously you're going to be setting screens. I do recommend Hall of Fame Intimidator so you play better defense. Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, obviously you need this badge. Dennis Rodman build, come on now, got to have the best rebounding possible. I also recommend you throw on Hall of Fame Rim Protector. Now, I also didn't do it in this clip, but if you're playing threes, I would throw on Hall of Fame Chase Down. That's a very nice badge. And also, man, you need Hall of Fame post move lockdown. You're only 6'7", even though you're still pretty short. You'll be able to play some defense on some post scores. And if you have this badge, it's going to help you out so much. Trust me, if you try to get on a post score without this badge, you're not going to have no luck at all. It only got 2 upgrades left. Honestly, I would either do silver clamps or silver pogo stick. Silver clamps, you have an 80 speed. You get matched up against a guard. You're very fast. It's going to help you play so better perimeter defense with silver clamps. Now, if you want silver pogo stick just so you can contest shots a little bit better, keep jumping up and down, honestly, I'd probably go with the clamps just because you already got Hall of Fame post move lockdown. But honestly, do whatever you want to do. That's just my recommendation. I would put on clamps because you're going to be getting matched up against some faster guards. You have an 80 speed. It's going to help you play some perimeter defense. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best Dennis Rodman build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe. Like I said, we've been going crazy, man. Y'all been subscribing like crazy. Just getting another 10 subs. If you haven't subscribed, man, make sure you guys do hit the subscribe button. And like I said earlier in the video, if you have any builds that I haven't made yet on this channel, send me the screenshots on Instagram or Twitter. I'll shout you out in the video. Need you guys' help making some build videos if I'm gonna keep posting daily uploads. But that's pretty much it, man. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.